Tools required to do this job: 10mm socket and ring spanner for the battery terminals, T4 I believe it is Allen key to remove the battery bracket so I can move the battery forward a little bit to access the terminals, sharp knife to cut some foam away, and the drill to cut a hole in the body. Doesn't sound too good, but honestly it's okay. So today we're going to fit the Optimate Trickle battery charger to the car. I don't want it so a wire hangs out between the boot, so I'm going to drop a wire out by the license plate. It's going to drop out under here because there's a hole which I think we can get to. So the first thing to do is to remove the carpet, this cargo net and the battery tray cover, and that's nice and simple. Unhook the net and there's a couple of thumb screws to take the battery cover off. Carpet just lifts off. You can see where the cargo net hooked on, and there are also the thumb screws. Undo those. On this car there's only 3, there's one missing. So once those are undone, simply take that away, and to help matters, to make the connection easier, just need to undo those two. Just pull the battery forward a little bit so we can reach the terminals. And that's just a T4 Allen screw, or Allen bolt. Undo them, and we'll lift the battery forward. So that's the bolts out, the battery clamp out the way. What we'll do now is we'll just take all the carpet out first to make it a bit easier, a bit neater. Carpet just pulls back, the insulation pulls back. Move out the way, bit more space to work in. Alright, so the plan is to drill a hole about there alongside these, which I believe are the reversing sensor wires, maybe, with there being 4 wires and 4 reversing sensors. I think that's what it is. So we'll drill a small hole first, put a wire down, make sure it's in the right place. That's it. So put that wire down there. And perfect. Just come through the other side. So there's the end of the wire. Just come down that gap there. So it's a case of making the hole a little bit bigger so it'll pass the terminals of the trickle charger lead, and then just pull it up towards the battery. So I've took the cap off and the fuse out. The fuse holder is still about the same size as the connector, so I may as well just elongate that hole that I've drilled and push this down. Right, should be big enough. Yeah, wonderful. Just hoover that up a little bit. Nice. Drop that down. Should be up there somewhere. There it is. Alright. that'll just hang down under there. Put my waterproof cap on it. Lovely. So I've just cut a little hole in this rubber grommet, slide it on. I'll put that in place when I finish, so I know where to put these wires. Nice. So it's just a case now of connecting the wires up. I don't know if you can tell, but they've got a bit of extra thread on there. So I've got some shouldered 10mm nuts and a 10mm spanner under the lead. Put them on there. Be a bit easier with the little socket on this one. Righty tighty. And the positive, and this is why we had to bring the battery out a little bit, because I couldn't get to there. Right, nice and tight. Battery back in place. Right, I've just taped the wires together just to make it a bit neater. And now it's just a case of putting the foam and everything back down. As you see, there's a bit of a bump there where that fuse is. So I'm just going to cut a little hole there so it rests a bit easier. So all cut. Carpet back down now. And there's carpet back down over it. We'll put the battery cover back on, cargo net back on, and plug it in, see if it works. And as you can see, we're all plugged in. Charging nicely. No need for the car to be open, the boot to be open, wires dangling all over the place. Just all nice and neat. But I have come up with another solution, and that's this little thing, which might go in there. So I think that might be my next project, to fix this onto the face there. Just for a lot neater solution. But for now, it's all on charge, it's all nice and neat.